better, bigger crop, and we're not losing as much. So that's better money, better bottom line. Here's the problem that's going on with genetically modified foods when they hit your stomach. Because our bodies don't recognize genetically modified organisms, then the body has a hard time trying to figure out how to break down these foods. And then that creates inflammation. It also creates dysbiosis, whereas the stomach and the stomach lining of and the lining of the gut become inflamed because they don't know how to treat this foreign food. That then affects how we think. It affects our brain and how our brains work. And the problem with that is that it's going to be affecting critical thinking, and especially in the frontal lobe of the brain, where our mores and morals and ideas come from. We then affect that. And the problem then is that in addition to that, we're also creating an atmosphere where the body does not react to antibiotics. So antibiotics then become ineffective to help with infections and anything along that nature, because the DNA of the food has been changed, and therefore the way that the body reacts to it has changed. And in this inflammatory response to this foreign matter, which is GMO food, it develops a resistance to certain antibiotic. That goes on for a long enough time, and what we have is raging illnesses and infections that cannot be treated with standard antibiotics. So that's the full circle of GMO food and what it's doing to you. It's also affecting how you think. And how you think is so critical to what you're eating. So if you're eating food that the body doesn't know how to deal with it, and then you throw in that it's ultra processed, it's got high fructose corn syrup, it's got chemical dyes, dye number 40, red number 40, and other preservatives and artificial colors and sweeteners, then the body is into full-blown inflammatory response. That affects how you think. That affects the blood flow. All of your body is important, but if you don't have ideal blood flow going to your brain, you're going to have difficulty, you're going to have brain fog, you're going to have difficulty concentrating and then making decisions based on what you're eating. And that is the problem with GMO foods.